Snow enthusiasts will be jumping up and down with joy by the end of this forecast. A lot of us will probably just be letting off a big sigh. We'll get to that in just a second. This afternoon, we'll concentrate on the weather first of all. Cold and crisp, that's the scene across the majority of the country. You might be wondering, well, where's all this mild, rainy weather we usually get? Well, it's actually the low pressures that bring the mild, rainy weather. They're towards the south of us. We're in the cold air. The cold air is always to the north of these areas of low pressure. So, of course, no surprises, the further north you are across the UK, the colder it gets. There's permanent frost currently across Scotland, temperatures of around freezing across most of northern England, and of course the snow showers affecting much of Yorkshire, just about getting into East Anglia too. And the red triangle here for this afternoon across Kent, that's a warning from the Met Office. The snow showers could be very pokey here indeed, so bear that in mind if you're travelling. Across southern England and into the southwest, we've got a lot of cold and crisp weather. However, the very tip of Cornwall this morning had some pretty heavy rain, very localised, and it'll probably stay quite cloudy here as we go through the course of the afternoon. But really, the vast majority of the country today enjoying that beautiful winter sunshine. So if you're wrapped up warm out in a park, perfect. Now, you may have seen the temperatures there around 0 degrees by daytime. This is the January average, so this is what we'd normally expect to see this time of the year, 6s and 7s. But back to the cold we get, back to those sub-zero temperatures we get into the evening hours. The snow showers will continue to affect eastern coast for a time. Then a real ice risk across Scotland as we go through the course of the night. It could be dangerous on the roads with black ice. -15, that's across the Highlands. In Glasgow could be around -8, even in London itself around -2 or 3 degrees. Then on Monday, what we're going to find is this weather front. I want you to pay attention to this line here, that cold front sweeping across Scotland. That's going to bring a spell of some snow a little bit later on in the morning and into the afternoon. Some quite prolonged snow actually, and that will be sinking southwards as we go through the day. But towards the south, again, it's another one of these beautiful cold, crisp days with just a few flurries across eastern coasts and temperatures around 0 degrees. Well, we're used to that by now. We've had it for such a long time now. Beyond Monday, a weather watch, and this is really for the rest of the week. We could have quite a snowy week on our hands this coming week. First of all, let's concentrate still on this weather front here. So it's a cold front introducing colder air behind. You can see it's sliding across the country. I think the main message on Tuesday is that the further east you are, you could see some snow accumulating. The further south and west you are, it's more likely to be rain, at least at this stage. But by the time we get to Wednesday, it is going to start to change. We're going to get some very cold air establishing itself across the country. The area of low pressure is closest to the east and the southeast of the country. So it's this zone in here where we could see some snow again accumulating on the ground. And again, very cold. And there'll be some noticeable winds as well, a real wind chill in the air as well. Further westwards, there'll be some sunshine. Now on Thursday, that area of low pressure is stuck there. It's just basically moving in. So again, snow showers through this part of the country. Now I'm going to show you the forecast for Friday. I don't want you to panic just yet. It's just a possibility at this stage. As we go through the day on Friday, we could see a spell of very significant snowfall heading towards the east and the southeast of the country. Again, it could happen that this area of snow will slip a little bit further south. In other words, we won't get an awful lot, but we could see a little bit of snow, see quite a lot. So stay tuned to the forecast.